Okay, guys, so we have the following problem. We're dealing with factoring expressions. It says, which expression represents a factorization of 32m plus 56mp? Okay, so remember we're factoring. When you're factoring an expression, the first thing you need to do is find the GCF of all of your terms. So we have 32m in one color, and then we have 56mp, positive 56mp. Okay, so starting with 32m. So step one, find the, let me use a different color. Find GCF of terms. Okay. So for 32m, the first thing I'm going to do is list the factors of 32. So first I'm going to start with 1 and 32. 2 times what gives me 32? If you need help, just go to your calculator. So you would do 32 divided by 2, and that gives you 16. So 2 times 16 gives you 32. Does 3 go into 32? Just check. If you get a decimal, that means 3 doesn't go into 32. If you do 4, 32 divided by 4, that's 8. So 4 times 8 gives you 32. 5 doesn't go into 32, but you can still check by using your calculator. 32 divided by 6 gives me 5 points. So that's not it. 32 divided by 7. And now if we go to 32 divided by 8, we already know that that would give us 4. So if you see that any of your factors are repeating, you know that that's it. So all of the factors of 32 are here. And notice that we also have an m. So since it's just one m, that m is just going to be an additional factor. Now for 56mp, we're going to do the same process that we did with the 32m. Okay, so I know that 1 times 56 gives me 56. Do the same thing, 2. So 56 divided by 2 gives me 28. So I know that 2 times 28 gives me 56. Then I'm going to do 56 divided by 3 just to check. Doesn't go. So 56 divided by 4. So 4 times 14. 4 times 14 gives me 56. So now I'm going to do 56 divided by 5. Nope. 56 divided by 6. Nope. 56 divided by 7. 8. And then if I do 56 divided by 8, that's going to give me 7. So I know that my last two factors are 7 and 8. Okay. So now for the variables, I have 1m and then I have 1p. So these are all the factors of 56mp. So now what is my GCF? So what is the GCF of the numbers? So the greatest common factor of the numbers is 8. So I know that my GCF is going to have an 8. And notice in the variables, they both share an m. Notice that 32m doesn't contain p, so my GCF is 8m. Now, step 2 is going to be to write out expression using GCF. Okay, so I'm going to put my 8m on the outside, and now parentheses. Now I'm going to ask myself, right? My original expression was 32m plus 56mp. So I have to ask myself, 8 times what gives me 32? That's going to be 4. And m times what's going to give me m? So that's 1. So I'm just going to leave it as 4. Plus 8 times what gives me 56? 7. M times what gives me m? 1. M times what gives me mp? P. So my final answer would be choice 4.